It's the first word on stream, probably.
Let's go.
Dang.
Barbecue sauce.
South.
Just make sure this is working.
South. Are we gonna have commentators for the race?
I don't think so. I haven't heard from Movement or anything, so.
Honestly, I could sacrifice my starting and being commentator for the race.
Yeah, but I'd rather have, if there's like not that many people, I'd rather just have everyone race than have like 6 people racing for 2 hours and then.
If there's like more than 10 though,
I can do it too.
Oh man,
Okay, I'm
I can
live.
do it
Let's hear.
too.
I can do it too.
I got a better idea. Put small on commentary, I'll fill in for.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I was
commentary.
mad that Small and me both made the championship, because I was like, if one of us missed, then we were gonna probably commentate.
Don't doubt my commentary.
In-car
No,
commentator.
the barbecue sauce got cut off, or the barbecue chicken thing got cut off.
See, my car's a little tight, so I can't at the bottom as good as.
Let me just make sure everyone's voice sharing. On.
I'm about to wreck Small. He keeps on hitting me in the bumper.
I'm gonna had it with that 48 car.
Okay, everyone's voice sharing is on.
Okay.
We're good.
I heard me in the background.
Where's Moose?
Moose is not making the media today. He's pulled a time of jet ski on us.
What a fucking bitch.
Tanner.
Yeah, we should disqualify him.
Yeah.
Caden.
I agree, small.
Let me just double check actually, cause I'm pretty sure I
Man,
heard you
need
though.
to make a paint scheme.
It'd be funny if y'all were just answering random questions.
Making a paint scheme to honor my favorite black guy, Michael Jordan.
I hope that's on stream.
Michael Jordan.
Oh, it's
Actually,
100%.
I don't know if your voice sharing is on, Thomas. I can hear your voice, but it's very quiet, so I think it might be the echo from somebody else.
Is there a way in the settings to change it?
Yeah, I forget how to do it. Hold on, let me find.
How much time until the race? Until we do the race?
Like 20 minutes. Moose said he might not even be home until 9:15 or something, so.
9:15.
I can't say that.
Do I want to go
Hey.
and rush and make dinner, or do I just want to wait till after the race?
If you can make something real quick, then I advise you do it.
No, it's gonna be like 10, 15 minutes.
Oh, yeah, but you do your little interview thing, and then easily have time, I think.
I just don't want to like have it done and have to eat it in the middle of the race. I'd rather have to be able to sit down and eat at least half of it before the race.
How do you. I forget how to turn voice sharing on and off, or like where you go to do that.
Go to the party screen, and then go to like audio, just like party audio settings.
Okay, I'll be back in a second. I'm just gonna put on the water so I can actually start.
Oh yeah, I turned it on.
Okay. Alright, I'll go first then. So that Small can do his thing.
Jinking it.
Alright, everyone that's watching. This is the VAR Season 15 Championship pre-race interviews. Just to let everyone know what this is, even though it's in the title.
Dana was Askwix. Welcome to the Championship 4. How do you feel?
Feel pretty good. This is pretty familiar territory for me in this 24 team here at ZL1. So, last season, I kind of snuck in. Wasn't necessarily the best of, of the guys there. It's kind of just, a good playoff run. So, hopefully, or this season, not hopefully, but this season, I think we're definitely the favorites coming in. 9 wins is, that's pretty much as good as you can get. And, the last, so ever since, Charlotte, it's been, 14, 15 races probably in a row where I think I've just contended for every win in every race, even, Daytona, Talladega. So, it's been good for us, and, just got one more race to finish it off here.
Yes, sir. 9 wins on the season. Done it before, getting that 10th win of the championship. Do you think you can do it again tonight?
I hope so. I really wanted to get to 11 this season. That's why I was still trying really hard to win Auto Club. Um, but yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna complain about 10. I mean, it's only ever been done twice by me once and slides. So, um, to replicate, it means a lot more to replicate that this season because I feel like the competition is definitely, stiffer now than it was back in season 8. That was kind of fresh off the league split. So, there were still we're still trying to, find some more competitive people to come in the league then. So I feel like now it's definitely, definitely been a lot harder for these wins to come by. But yeah, to get a 10th win the championship again would be pretty cool to do that twice.
I agree. Just looking through the statistics, you lead the championship 4 in top threes, top sixes. Ranked second in stage wins, just behind Small with his 19 stage wins. How do you think this season shaped out in its entirety?
Kind of like I said, pretty good. It started off kind of up and down. The first few races. I think me and Musa were comfortably above everyone else in the points, and then, got myself in a little bit of trouble with my own self at Phoenix, and gave myself a penalty for my actions that I did on dirt tracking. So that kind of set us back. We're I think over like 90, 100 points back almost at once of Moose, but and then missed a couple races, lagged out of a couple. But then, like I said, really since I won Kentucky and Charlotte, I knocked off like 5 top threes in a row, and then won 3 races in a row right before the playoffs. So, yeah, kind of just after we fixed some issues with lag and some other stuff, just kind of settled back into being competitive every single week.
I agree. Now, final question here. Do you think there's one single driver that will be a really good competitor to you tonight, or do you think all 4 can give you a shot at your money?
I think the rest of the guys are all. We're all here for a reason, right? So they're all definitely very good. But I just know everyone at ZL1's been working so hard at the shop all season. I'm pretty sure, if we don't already, which we'll check soon. I'm pretty sure we have the Owners' Championship locked up already. Which is I think that's our 8th championship. So, the ZL1 teams are always working hard. I know we bring some really fast cars to Miami every season. So, definitely going to watch out for our teammates tonight. Small, he's really good. I'm sure he's going to, do some strategy at the end of the race that's going to get him up there. But, I know what the secret sauce is on the ZL1 cars, and they're going to be pretty scary.
I agree. Thank you, Tanner, for your time.
Thank you. And just shout out to all my partners this season, Exalta, Raptor, Coke, HP. We got Exalta on the car tonight. So, yeah, just shout out to all the sponsors. I'll shout out Musa sponsors for him since he's not here. Shout out Monster Energy. Shout out KOA. Shout out WeatherTech. Yeah, I think that's all of them, actually.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
On to next.
Who, me?
You ready, kid?
Yep.
Isaiah Hines, welcome to the Championship 4. How are you feeling, driver?
Thank you. And it feels pretty good, honestly. Didn't really expect to make the Final 4, but here we are.
I do believe it's your first Championship 4. What are the nerves coming into tonight?
It is my first Final 4, and I'm not feeling nervous. I'm just going to this race like it's a normal one, and I think that we have the car and the speed to win here, and I feel pretty good about Miami, and yeah, I think we can go out there and hopefully win the championship.
It had been a really good season for you. Never really racked up the wins, but was always close. You got 21 top sixes. That's second, only one behind Tanner with his 22. You had a really good season. Did you think throughout the season you were a championship driver?
Um, Not, I mean, kinda. I mean, there was the major top six in points, same top six that were always in the front. And I was just always the sixth place guy. I would just rack up top sixes, but not get enough top threes or wins until the playoffs came around. I started to pick it up, and I made the Final Four.
2 wins. You had a big one to start the round of 8. Do you really think that you have the car to win tonight?
I think so. Z1's built me a very fast car, and last time we came to Miami, we were a top 3 car, and we had a shot to win the race, but things didn't work out, so I think me and my Z1 teammates are going to be the cars to beat tonight.
That was going to be my next question. I asked it to Tanner, but do you think all 4 drivers in this championship 4, including yourself, are going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, or mostly near the front?
I think all of us can be up in the front. I mean, last Homestead race, all 3 Z1 cars were running top 3, and we almost made a 1-2-3 finish. And I think we can do it again, and I think Small can be fast enough and maybe get a 4th, well, all Final Four, top 4. I think that's very possible. I think we all have the speed to do it. Hopefully I'm the one that's finishing first.
That would be a good one. Last final question here, Isaiah. Is the juice worth the squeeze tonight?
I mean, I think the juice is very much worth the squeeze, and honestly, the juice wasn't worth the squeeze with time with you.
That is a tough one to come back from, but thank you for your time, Isaiah.
Yep, no problem.
Y'all winning?
A small back here.
A small back.
Yeah, I'm back.
Okay, it's his turn.
Small whenever you're ready, unless you want to eat a little more.
Huh?
What's going on?
Hold on, Dirt. Actually, I'm just gonna mute him for now.
What happened?
I'm ready, so.
Interviews.
Aiden Johnson, welcome to the Championship 4. How you feeling?
Happy, I guess. Because last season, shut up there. I'm muting you. You deserve to get muted. Anyways, but yeah, I mean, I'm happy.
Tough crowd tonight.
But yeah, we'll see how the race goes.
So looking back on your season, 7 wins. It's really high up there. You got just 2 less wins than Tanner. You've been fast all season. 19 stage wins. That is leading the Championship 4. Do you think you have a car fast enough to beat all the 3 Z01 drivers tonight?
Yeah, I think I will. We don't have the momentum that necessarily I would want. I mean, yeah, I have 7 wins, but if you look at like my last couple wins, they've came like 5-10 races ago. So
Listen, there's rigged, okay? It's rigged for Z01.
dude, I'm muting you. Anyways, like Tanner's won a lot lately, and the other 2 ZL1 cars have been fast lately, and I've not really had the pace I wanted. But I think we can be pretty solid. Yeah.
I agree. Throughout the whole season, it did seem like you were the fastest one to compete with the Z01 cars, especially with Tanner. We did see a little incident in the final race of the round of 8 where you did seem to be a lapped car helping Kate Allman. Necessarily, I didn't think it was a problem, but other people did. Do you think Cade will help you tonight, or even Hunter Baker? Do you think your teammates will push you to the win?
I think they'll definitely try to help me. I mean, we're a team. They don't necessarily have like they're not going for the title, so they don't have their own race to focus on. I mean, they can try for the win, and I'm fully up for that. If they don't help me, it doesn't really matter. I still think I'll do fine without the help, but the help would be nice, especially knowing I'm going up against three ZL1 cars, and ZL1 has been one of the best teams. Well, not the best, one of the best teams. They have been the best team all season, so it's gonna be really tough.
I agree. Now, this final question. We're looking back all the way from the start of the league back in late 2020. You are, if one of, if not the youngest Championship 4 driver. How do you think that shapes out for you? And do you think there's any nerves or anxiety coming into the championship tonight?
Um, well, I mean, I hearing that stat kind of doesn't necessarily make me the happiest. Just because usually when you're younger, you don't do stuff that well, you do stuff that you don't end up regretting. So I mean, I'm gonna try not to do anything stupid today. I feel the last 2 or 3 weeks have been really aggressive and not wasting how I want to. So I want to have a clean race there. And so what was the last bit of the question?
No, you answered it perfectly. Just talking about how you are one of the youngest Championship 4 drivers. I mean, it goes back to the early days of Tanner Wazowski Wicks back in season 2.
I believe
Thomas
Hank is the
Taylor.
youngest to make
Hank
one.
is up there too with season 10 when he won the championship.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure if Hank's the youngest, he won the championship back in season 10. That makes you a really good candidate as a young championship driver.
I mean, that'd be cool if I would win, if I won, but I'm not necessarily fully expecting that. I'm not coming in like it's make or break if I win the championship. I'm kind of just going to treat it like a normal race. That's why I don't have as much. I'm not really like tensed up or having anxiety. I'm just kind of entering this race how I would for any other. Just because if I don't win, it's not the end of the world. I can just come back at next season and try again.
I agree. Aiden Johnson, good luck tonight.
Okay.
Musa Usman is not here, but once he arrives, we can give him a quick interview about his thoughts and preview for the race.
Yeah, I think the dirt track needs an interview.
If you actual interview, I can give you a small interview. And is that okay with you? know
I
you
mean,
don't care.
he's muted on my stream, so he won't be getting any airtime, unfortunately. Yeah, just want to say to add to the viewers out there, I believe if I'm not mistaken, I believe Hank was still 15 when he won the championship. Maybe I think he just turned 15 a couple months before he won the championship. I'm not sure exactly how old Small is, but we don't need to disclose that information because never know if Jake Scarborough is out there watching or something, waiting for the next young kid to try and develop here.
I think I did.
Hunter is saying that give him one chance. He's not going to say
unfortunately-
anything absurd.
Well, unfortunately,
Tanner,
only the
if we're
championship.
looking-
Go ahead.
He's on the gridwalk.
Tanner, if we're looking back, I mean, it's hard to count the season 1, the season 2, first few seasons of the league when everybody was young. You had me coming in, I was 14 years old, my first league. Tanner, you was down there with 14, 15. So it's hard to count those as stats, but they are official stats in the VAR record books. But Hank being the championship winner in season 10, also being the youngest, it does put a big spot on Aiden Johnson tonight.
Yeah, Hank's definitely the youngest winner. Well, actually, I don't know about that because I won. We're probably both around the same. I was to say, I think you might be the youngest participant because you were still 14, right?
Yeah, I was still 14 at the time, yeah.
Huh?
Or were you 13?
No, I was 13. That was
I was gonna
before
say,
my
yeah,
birthday.
because I was older than you, yeah, so, or was, I still am. I didn't, like, freeze myself. Um, so yeah, I think you're the youngest participant ever, but Hank's definitely the youngest winner. Or me or Hank, probably.
I should have been the youngest winner. So, you know,
How old was
fucking David
Hank
Dawn happened.
or you
Hank,
when
Hank, I think was 15 in like a couple months. I was 15. I had just turned 15. It was like 20 days after my birthday, so it might actually be me.
Yeah, it definitely wouldn't be me. I'm like 15 and a half years old.
Cause I'm trying to think. Desi was like 20 when he won it. Jagger was like 19, I think, maybe 20.
I'm waiting for him to stop talking. Hunter's asking to be unmuted.
I will in a second. I'm just trying to think through this.
He
Who
will
won
in
the
a
season
second,
5
though.
championship? Oh, Nate had to have been pretty young. Or Nate's the same age as me, so he was like 16 then, probably 15, 16. Jake was like,
Slide was like 17, 18.
yeah, or I think Slide's a year older than me, so I think Slide was 15 when he won. Or he may have, wait, actually he may have been 14. Because I think Slide's actually only a month older than I am. So Slide might be the youngest champion, actually. He may have been 14 still. He didn't fucking sound 14, that's for damn sure. So who knows? We'll have to go back and check that stat later. Alright, we're gonna let Hunter Costner speak momentarily. I can
This is
confidently.
your moment, Hunter.
Hold on,
Can you
he's
let
not-
Hunter speak?
he's
He
not
just
unmuted yet.
Announced to the party. Oh, call from a girl. Can we not let this guy speak?
How are we doing today, guys?
I know for sure that Sharp is the oldest champion this league has had.
I think no one's breaking that.
Alright, just wait until Nathan wins one in 5 years. Or 7, actually. I think Sharp's 32.
The oldest champion of Vader history.
Guys, how are we doing today? Can you hear me? Hello? Am I on?
I do not.
You can't hear me?
Oh, okay. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. What's... Careful there.
Tanner, can you hear me?
I can.
Okay. Well,
The stream
Thomas,
can too,
yes.
so...
Okay, well, Thomas, you asked some good questions. Yeah, that's good. You know, I haven't had a good year in the 99 camp, but you know what?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome Hunter
video.
Costner
Hey,
to the interview. Hunter Costner, how you doing today?
I'm doing good, man. Doing good.
That's good to hear. Hunter Costner, you did make the playoffs this year. Did fall short a couple rounds in. We know how close you are with D1 driver Isaiah Hines. Do you have a dog in this fight, or will you be a neutral contestant?
Man, look. You know, we made it to the round 8, and we had a good run. We had a very good stretch of races from the race in to the round of 12. We were very consistent, and we just fell short. Martinsville's not a good track of mine, so there's no expectations there. But then we proceeded.
Why are we interviewing this guy?
Okay, you know what, Cade? Look,
I'll give you one
Yeah,
later.
I don't really know either.
We proceeded to honestly.
I was told he was doing a grid walk.
We proceeded to fall through.
Fucking grid walk, holy shit.
And you know, it's okay though. Honestly, this was the best season we've had so far in Bear. Not wins wise, but in general. And so I'll take it, and I'm ready to keep on going with GoDaddy. And we got better teammates coming in, and it's gonna be fun. You know, me and Isaiah have a very close relationship. I'm not gonna describe what it is on the live stream because
Okay.
if we went into detail, we might get into trouble. But listen, at the end of the day,
He should lose his GoDaddy right for that.
I want Isaiah Hines to definitely win this championship. And I will help him, not in any way that is deemed unworthy, as in, you know, wreck anybody. I'm not gonna do that. I believe if you do that, you're an idiot. But in all seriousness, I'll definitely help him out over the other contenders. Oh my gosh, he's got a bomb!
Oh,
He's
Moose
got
is
a
here.
bomb! He's got a bomb!
In the interview,
Yeah, interview Musa. Interview Musa very fast.
Musa, are you ready for your interview?
9/11.
Okay.
Mr. Husband, do you copy? We're going to get a quick interview if you're ready.
Okay.
All right. On the live stream. Perfect. Musa Husband, welcome to the Championship 4. How you feeling tonight?
Good answer.
Musa
He doesn't know
Husband, do you
how.
copy?
He's still thinking about it.
Who, me?
Okay.
Oh.
Yes, Musa Husband, do you copy?
I do copy now.
All right, how you doing tonight, Drive?
I'm doing good. I got a boner. I got
Wait,
weed.
wait, you still haven't
I got
given a
graduation
more accurate
next
sense
month.
to what happened a minute ago.
Life is good.
How does that happen? That's a quick turnaround, man.
That's
Can we
interesting to hear.
can we get quiet for Moose's interview, please? Can we get quiet for Moose's interview?
That is a.
I mean, I got a boner for seeing my prom date, but
What?
That
It's a
is,
30-minute recharge. You can't do that.
Moose, this is live. I hope she doesn't find this for her sake.
I know.
that is
You should send
Why
it
did
to
he
her.
double down?
that is quite the start to an interview.
I'll make sure I'll
Coming
stay
in-
out.
Going into the Championship 4, you're very comfortable with the spot. Ever since coming in as a rookie, you've always been seen as a top dog in Vegas. 4 wins on the season. It's 20 top sixes. That's third in the Championship 4. Do you think you have the car to beat tonight? Do you think everybody's going to be gunning for you, or do you think everybody else is, including you, is going to gun for somebody else?
Nah, I'm the best one on the grid. I'm like Richard Petty, you know? So these people are like fucking Buck Baker and bullshit like that. So,
What's your petty but a terrorist?
yeah, so Richard Petty. So I have the best motor in the garage. Take a Z1. Fast race cars always.
Richard Bin Laden.
And I'm driving a Monster Energy Rally Herbst car, so we got to win for Rally Herbst. So
That's nice to hear. You know, 5-stage win does rank last in the Championship 4, but you're not really always seen as a stage winner. You're always seen as the guy who's there late, competes for the wins, and as sometimes does come out with the wins. Do you think here tonight at Homestead you're going to have a good car?
nah, honestly, I haven't practiced like these motherfuckers all day, so they'll take me to Stage 3 to lock in. But I know I'll beat John on the track. So
That is nice. You know, you were one of 3 Z01 cars in the championship. Do you think that you are the top dog in Z01 for tonight's race?
yeah, fry the water.
That's
What did he say?
nice. You know,
Yeah, I don't know what he said.
Fried water?
Yeah, fried water. Oh,
My
mine
brother
somebody
in
said.
Christ.
I do agree with this statement. I don't know what it means.
Fried water. I don't know what it means, but yeah.
Hey, he's confident. He won Homestead at the beginning of the season, so I mean, he should be the most
So,
I
confident.
did.
Can I get an interview?
So
Yeah, interview
one,
John. Put the
Please
camera to
don't.
John.
No, let's just finish the. Can we finish the
we're
Moose interview real
continuing
quick?
with Musa.
I'm just gonna
Interview.
flash the cameras.
Musa,
What?
Musa Usman, you are one of 3 Z01 drivers, as I mentioned. Aiden Johnson being the only non-Z01 driver. Do you think Small has got an edge on you, or has a chance to beat you tonight?
You said Small was edging. Yeah, Small has been edging all year. So, I mean, he had 8 wins already this year. I mean, he's on edge every race. So, I mean, so he has the advantage 'cause he's like the one car that down part of Z01. So everyone's focused on him, on his team. So he probably had the best car, but Z01 is always better. So Z01 on top.
Wise words.
Musa, you are the second driver in this field to have multiple Final Fours. You know, you had some with Blue Oval Racing back in your early days of there, and now with Zeal. Do you think you are prepared for tonight against Isaiah Hines and Aiden Johnson coming into their first championship?
Man, prior to my 3 Final Fours appearance, I've been like nervous, but this time around, I've been like chilling. So So I'm approaching like a calm, mature way into this race. So like we'll see what happens. I mean, if I win, I win. If I finish third or fourth, who knows? So we'll see.
I can relate to that. I remember my first
Terrible
championship.
news.
We don't care.
We-
I remember my first
we
championship
jumping
race.
into the interview now.
I was watching the Rolex 24, and I was like shitting my pants all day waiting for the championship race to happen. And the Pro Bowl was on too.
I feel like Justin Allgaier. That's basically what it is. So
Fun fact: Moose is also this is his fourth championship four, and he's made them with a different team each time. Or no, this is actually he made one with the L1, but that race never.
Of the bunch.
Final question for here tonight, Moose. Final question tonight. I didn't ask this to any other drivers, but what do you think the finishing order for the championship four will be tonight?
the order.
I wonder what he's gonna say.
I know I'm winning. I know I'm winning for sure. I mean, like, and like, I hope it's either 1, 2, 3, but I don't think it's not gonna happen because Small's on the field. So it's probably like me, Tanner, Small, and like Hans. Sorry, Hans.
It's kind of
Probably
crazy.
see on pit road.
Yeah, I got a question for Moose.
Well, go ahead, ask your question.
What do you think separates you from the other Championship 4 drivers to make you think you're going to win it all?
Oh, I have a longest dick. That's why.
Okay.
My dick is at least 12 inches long. I know these people have like 7 inches dicks. So.
All right.
Bang.
All right, I think that's going to wrap it up for our pre-race coverage here. Make sure you tune in to the broadcast that will not be happening following this race. This has been pre-race coverage of the Championship 4.
Dun, dun, dun.